Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Jake from Sports Look back with a 2017 little bit of a change here. We're doing the NBA, and I'm here to tell you my thoughts on the Kevin Durant injury and the Joel Embiid injury, and who I believe will finish with the number one seed in each respective conference. Alright, so I think that this Kevin Durant injury might be not the beginning of the end for the Warriors because I think they're still going to make the finals, but it is a huge blow for them. And dependent on the severity of the injury that Kevin Durant sustained, because we still don't know if he will be able to come back to play this season, even. I read an article on ESPN the other day that said KD might not come back this season at all, and his close inner circle, as he calls it, is preparing for the worst of news, which means that the injury is probably a lot worse than they've been letting on. And Zaza Pachulia may have just ended the Warriors season in one single swoop. Wow, good job, Zaza. Way to support that team. Um, if Kevin Durant cannot play in the finals, the Warriors will lose. The Warriors might not even make the finals. It might be the Spurs. All right, but if Kevin Durant is healthy enough to play in the playoffs, the Warriors will get the number one seed, and they will basically win the West with Kevin Durant. In the East, I think it's all the Cavs. Like, it's all Cavs. I just finished watching the Cavaliers Celtics game, which was a very good game, by the way. It came down to the final few seconds. The Cavs ended up losing by 4 points to the Celtics, um, which doesn't prove anything to me. Honestly, people are going to take away a lot more than this than they should. Just because the Cavaliers lost does not mean that they're going to lose in the playoffs with that. Like, they're not going to lose in the playoffs to the Celtics. It's not going to be the same scenario. LeBron turns it on in the playoffs, all right? And this is the first game with Darren Williams in the lineup at all, and they haven't even got Bogut yet. And J.R. Smith is still injured, and so is Kevin Love. So that Cavaliers team is nowhere close to 100% healthy, or even like chemistry-wise, they're not even close to being ready. And they're going to clear all of those issues up by the playoffs. I'm 100% sure of that. LeBron is so good at getting like mediocre to average players to do extremely well on his team, and I believe that he will turn that ship around, the Bogut and Darren Williams ship, to the Cavaliers, and they will coast to the final. It will be an easy ride to the finals. I don't like to say easy in the playoffs, especially with how good NBA teams are now, but I don't see anyone in the East that can contend with the Cavs when everyone's healthy, which I think they will all be during the playoffs. Um, a little bit of a side note, Joel Embiid has been diagnosed with a torn meniscus and will miss the rest of the 2016 season. This to me, I don't want to call Joel Embiid Craig Oden, but it's starting to look like that a lot. Joel Embiid is a spectacular talent. Spectacular. We all saw what he was able to do on limited minutes this season, alright? We saw a glimpse of this kid's potential future, and it is absolutely incredible. Oh my goodness, you're talking about a guy who can average 20 and 10 easy. Easy. And that's not even playing with anyone good. But the issue is, oh my god, this kid is injury prone. You're talking about 2 foot surgeries that kept him out his first 2 NBA seasons after he was drafted third. Alright, it went Wiggins, Jabari Parker, who's got his own injury history now, and Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid, to me, can be the most talented out of those 3. The problem is, Joel Embiid has played 31 possible games in the last 3 years. And that equates to about 13% of the NBA season that of his career that he's played. All right, out of 82 possible games a year that he could play, in 3 seasons he's played 31. Okay, for all you math geeks out there, that's 31 over 246. That is awful, and I don't see how Joel Embiid can turn around this injury is because it just keeps happening over and over and over again. Like, it would be one thing if he came into the league and tore his meniscus and he was just out for the season, but he's not a rookie like it says in the stats. He was drafted in 2014. All right, we've come to expect like greatness out of these college kids because we've seen it a lot in the last couple of years with Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Davis coming out one and dones. But Joel Embiid is a super talent with an awful history of injuries. And I think he's going to turn into Greg Oden. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for me. This is Jake from Sports Look. Just giving you a quick look into the NBA season so far. I'm definitely going to go more in depth later on, especially during the playoffs. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment down below. Please comment, alright? I am all for constructive criticism. Okay, I don't care if you bash me, just tell me what I'm doing wrong, and I will try to amend or fix whatever problem you are complaining about. Again, that's it from me. Jake from Sports Look. You guys know what to do. I'll see you later.